Now, though, who on earth is going to win this year's Premier League title?
In the title chase, the heat is on.
Arsenal now, their title challenge has been reinvigorated here.
They ain't giving up this title race without a fight. That is 100% sure.
And it has to be perfection because that's what this last level demands.
Saka with a shot. Saka with the goal. Salah, who cracks it in from the edge of the area and puts Liverpool in front.
It may be the start of the long goodbye for Jurgen Klopp, but Liverpool are determined to finish the season in style. They have a quadruple in sight.
We learned over the years is that if you want to be around City, you better win all your football games because they do.
And the chase is on. A right-footed drive into the corner. What a glorious goal from Kevin De Bruyne.
City are the Superman.
The important part of the season now start right now with, of course, the FA Cup we had, the Premier League and Champions League around the corner. It's important to have everyone.
Well, we've certainly got a title race on now.
Who's favourites for the title?
Man City,
right? Who's second favourites?
Arsenal, Liverpool.
What, joint?
Yeah.
Joint even after... I mean, you just sort of play them off the park last week, right?
Yeah, but...
Were you surprised? We haven't really talked about that because I was away and you were away. Were you surprised at how...
No, I wasn't.
How easy it was, how bad they were at the back?
You know what? The mistake from Virgil and Alisson, and even the last goal, I know it took a little deflection, but, I mean, these two guys are arguably two of the greatest Premier League players of all time.
He's got that in him, though, hasn't he, Alisson?
He has, but he's been so good. So
100%.
And do you know what I quite liked about that situation? And I think that's two like top players just acknowledging they made a mistake. Is that, you know, when Virgil obviously gave the ball, they didn't give the ball away, but he got bumped. Alisson miskicked it and it got put in the empty net. They both just turned around. Neither of them reacted. Just give a little high five and they move on. I like that because that shows me that they know how good each other is. These things happen. Like, you'll probably never see Virgil do that again ever. But you have games like that, but for Arsenal, they played really well. We saw Arsenal play really well against Liverpool in the Cup and not get the result. But you can't all of a sudden after one result put them above Liverpool in terms of just because Liverpool are playing really well and they're missing arguably their best player in Salah, who, do you know what I mean? He's a difference maker. But Arsenal in the title race for sure. But what I saw the other day,
do you fancy it?
No, City.
But I know, but you're 2 points off Liverpool.
Yeah,
right. You're level on points with Man City. You played a game more, right?
City.
But do you? No, that's fine. But do you feel as though Arsenal aren't getting enough respect?
Well, Arsenal never do. Whatever Arsenal do, people
never do.
Unless we go this whole season unbeaten, that's probably the last time we got any respect.
Yeah, but don't you think?
Do you know what? That's why I say that. Right? Yeah. Even me saying that, you try and disrespect that. Because they go whole season unbeaten, and you want to call them not unbeaten.
They weren't the whole season unbeaten.
Okay, did they get beaten in the league? Okay, did they get beaten in the league? Yes or no?
No,
no. That wasn't the question. Games. Did they get beat?
No.
Has it ever been done before?
Yeah.
In the Premier League?
Not in the Premier League.
Okay, so it's Invincibles, right?
Unbeatables.
You see,
but you weren't invincible. You got beat.
You even poke fun of that achievement
because I know you buy it.
So it's listen, Manchester City.
But here's the thing: last season, right? Arsenal fans, I mean, you were literally printing the T-shirts of Premier League champions. You were.
I wasn't. Tell the truth, I wasn't.
No, Arsenal fans were.
They were.
And a couple of times you got carried away, and rightly so. That's what football fans do. We're going to win it. We're going to win the league. You did that last season, and then you fell off a cliff.
Do you know what it is?
Can you find that? Can you find that? We need that.
Keelan, you're an Arsenal fan. What is going on here? Keelan, you support Arsenal.
He knows.
No, honestly.
That's what happened last season.
I think Arsenal will get the respect once they win the title. They have to. Once they put that to bed again,
I don't think you're going to win it.
I don't think.
By the way, sorry, I want you to win it.
I know, but my point is, until Arsenal win that league title again, it doesn't matter how close they get. That's when they'll get the respect of people. Go right there, you go. They can challenge Manchester City. But right now, watching Manchester City against Brentford, and watching what Phil Foden does, and what De Bruyne can do, and Haaland probably had one of his offish games. They've got Rodri, they've got Doku coming off the bench, they've got Grealish coming off the bench.
Best keeper on the planet, or one of.
Look at their bench. How are you supposed to beat that? You please tell me how for 38 games you can compete with that.
Well, 3 teams have beaten them this season.
Okay, but for over 38 games, they are pretty much the best team.
I want to get your view on this. This is interesting. Liverpool midfielder Curtis Jones has bitten at Arsenal's post-match celebrations. That was last weekend when, of course, the Gunners beat them 3-1. Mikel Arteta imitated Jurgen Klopp's trademark fist pumps in front of his home crowd while the captain Martin Odegaard stayed on the pitch taking photos of some members of the backroom staff. That was all a bit bizarre.
Yeah, that's quite special, that. I quite like that.
Taking photos.
Yeah, but that's...
Was it with or without the World Cup? Jones said the gaffer The way he fist pumps the crowd, that's our kind of thing. They have their own moment and stuff, but they've got a long way to go. Arteta has today responded after being asked by talkSport whether he believes Arsenal is sometimes disrespected by the media and other clubs.
I don't agree with that, because in my life, what I heard in the last 5 days is all positive. So is you want to hear more the negative part or the very positive part? And I think it was this much of positiveness and maybe a little bit of criticism. If you focus here, you only see that, depend the perspective that you look at him. But I think it was extremely positive reaction from our people, media staff, other managers. I got so many texts every time I walk in the streets. It's pride and there is a lot of compliment to the team for what they did. So I don't have that impression at all.
What a gaffer he is.
Well, he hasn't won anything yet.
Well, yeah,
with his own team.
Yeah, he has.
Do you think it's a little bit weird that they're taking pictures on the pitch after a league game?
No, I don't, because it was obviously a massive moment for Arsenal.
Oh, but it's a
the
little
backroom
bit...
staff don't get that opportunity.
Why?
Because they just don't. He wanted that particular picture in front of the crowd. I've got no problem with Odegaard taking it. People already say that footballers are prima donnas. If they'd have asked Odegaard to take the picture and he just walked off...
That would have been for his mate.
No, listen. The next story would have been, see, look at them footballers. Don't have to interact with anyone. The moment he does it, you get this.
Let's go to the phone lines, 03717223344. Are they getting enough respect? Richard joins us. Hello, Richard.
Hey, how are you going, guys?
Yeah, we're good. How are you?
Not too bad. It's very cold here in Canada, but mustn't complain.
Nothing I can do about that. I'm a powerful man, but I can't control the weather.
I'm good. Listen, I'm a big Arsenal fan, and I don't believe we deserve any respect until at least one more title or maybe two, and we get a bit of consistency. We seem to be great one week, beating Liverpool, and then next time we lose to Fulham. So, or the time before that, something's not quite right, but that's how it is.
Do you know what? I agree with you a little bit there, Richard, in terms of, I think a lot of art, and I've spoken about it before, when you look at Arsenal's history, a lot of it's Highbury. At some point, they need to bring a Premier League title to. I know there's a few FA Cups there which you can't poo-poo, but the league title, I feel like, bring that to the Emirates, and then you are right. You earn respect, and if Arsenal can somehow overcome this, like Liverpool earn respect.
Do you think you get a tough ride?
Yeah, of course, 100%. Everything Arsenal do, people jump on it.
But isn't that just football fans?
No.
Well, you think you get Spurs get much more harshly treated than you do?
I get it, but what my point?
Would you agree with that?
They get harshly treated, but Arsenal...
What about my team? I get slaughtered every other week.
One of the biggest teams in the world, so you deserve it. And
we deserve it.
And the reason why you don't deserve it is because of where you've been to where you are now.
Like, we deserve it. Listen to what you've just said.
Yeah, good, yeah.
We deserve it. The Spurs deserve it.
You probably. I just think, you know what?
Chelsea deserve it.
What? I mean, theirs is small, innit? Because they'll probably win something this year, them.
Right, okay.
But no, for Arsenal, if they can win a title, just like when people poked fun at Liverpool for 30 years saying they can't win anything, they rise up and somehow beat Manchester City, win a title. Almost feel like people have put that to one side and gone, well, listen, they've gone toe-to-toe with Manchester City, they've won it, they've got the respect. Arsenal need to do that.
Okay.
Do you think if they win the title, Arsenal, they'll get respect?
Of course. But I don't think they'll win it.
Man City again?
I just think they're third in the pecking order behind Man City and Liverpool.
Do you think Man City are ahead of everyone?
Yeah, miles.
On the planet?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we are.
It wouldn't surprise me.
They win it again?
Yeah.
Everything?
Yeah, 4 on the bounce. That's why it pains me to say it. But if Liverpool win the league title, that's 20, level with us.
Yeah.
And if Man City win the league, it's 4 on the bounce, never been done.
Which one would you rather? You had to pick one.
No. I'd rather you win it.
No. City or Liverpool?
Liverpool.
Oh, I wouldn't have said that.
I feel awful saying
I wouldn't have said that. Do you know why?
Because there's not a record being broken. Man City break a record.
If you say that, but my only
Man
thing
City have won the treble, right? Which we had. We've won 3. They've won 3. Man City getting 4.
My only thing about this, right, is that Liverpool fans will never let you forget it.
What?
Because Liverpool have got a bigger club than Man City, right? So they've got fans everywhere.
Yeah.
Right? I almost feel like Manchester City, they've just won the treble and no one's even speaking about it.
No, you're 100. I've said that before.
So if Liverpool go and win the league this year, oh my good, like, and equal yours.
Yeah, you're right, Man City. I've changed my mind. Man City. Yeah. I couldn't deal with that.
No.
It's bad enough.
Every phone call would be Liverpool.
Bad enough when they won the Asterix Premier League.
Oh, I'm trying to give it asterisk, you know.
What?
I'm trying to give it asterisk.
Well, no, everyone knows that, right? The Asterix Premier League. Well, it doesn't count. It's not.
Well, no, it does count.
It should be 18 and a half league titles, not 19. It should be.
No, but you got to think.
No home crowd. Come on. No, everyone knows it didn't count.
Everybody had no crowd.
I know. So it doesn't mean anything.
It does.
Wipe the season. They won the Asterix Premier League. That's absolutely fine.
talkSport Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSport app and on your smart speaker. talkSport.